Alright y'all, welcome back to another episode where we show you all our favorite meals that we like to cook out here on our back porch in our outdoor kitchen. By no means are we professional cooks out here,
Not
but
at all.
We just enjoy cooking so much and we like to show y'all our favorite meals. So today, this one has been inspired by my favorite recipe at Texas Roadhouse, which is their steak kebabs. And I have tried for years to try to fabricate their sauce that they use on their kebabs, and I think I've kind of mastered what similarities are in their sauce.
Close. They keep all that stuff such a secret, so you got to experiment around with it.
So today I'm going to share with y'all what I've come up with that tastes just very similar to their recipe. But instead of steak, we're going to use chicken, and we're also going to do it on our Blackstone. I'm also going to show you how to cook the rice in the Instapot. So let's get started.
All right.
All right, I'm going to show you how we're going to prepare this rice in our Instapot. Sorry for the lighting. We're out here this afternoon after we just got a bunch of chores done. So I'm going to start out with turning our Instapot on the saute button. And I'm going to add some onions in here. All right, our chopped onions here, which is a half a chopped onion. We're going to saute a few minutes just to kind of get them a little translucent, and then we'll start adding the rest of the recipe. All right, now for this special sauce that I think I've came up with that tastes very similar to the one like the Texas Roadhouse recipe. All right, we're going to start with adding 8 ounces of Italian dressing here, and this equals 8 ounces in this little cup right here. And I like the zesty Italian dressing. All right, next is our Heinz 57 sauce, or you can get Walmart brand like me. And all the rest of the ingredients are going to be 1/3 of a cup. And 1/3 of a cup of ketchup. You can use tomato sauce. I didn't feel like opening a whole jar of tomato sauce just for 1/3 of a cup. This tastes just about the same to me. And your favorite hot sauce, 1/3 of a cup of your favorite hot sauce. Next, we're gonna add in 2 tablespoons of minced garlic. You can use as much or as little of this as you like, but we love the garlic. All right, and mix. So with this marinade, I've already marinated my cubed chicken, 3 cubed chicken breasts, and we're also going to marinate our vegetables in this. Then we're going to add some SPG, as much as your heart desires, to this as well. All right, so our half a minced onion has been over here cooking. That looks about right. We don't have to get it completely done because it'll cook all the way through once we put everything else in. So we're going to add 3 tablespoons of butter. And 1 cup of rice. We are going to also add a tomato bouillon and a package of Sazon. This gives a really good flavor to the rice. I like adding it in all of my rice recipes. And then we're going to add 1 cup of water to 1 cup of rice. So if you're using 1.5, you would use 1.5 cup of water, but we're also going to use this recipe with chicken broth. And we're just going to give that a good mix here. All right, it's real simple how to use the Instapot here. We're going to put the knob up here on seal, and then we're going to hit the rice button. And then that's all you do. All right, so while the rice is going, we're going to turn on the Blackstone and we're going to get our vegetables prepared. All right, first ingredient of our vegetables is onion. I really like purple onion, but I used half of this for another recipe, so we're just going to have to use half of a white onion here. And we're just going to chop everything like you would like kebabs in square pieces. Even though we're not putting them on the stick, we're cooking them on the Blackstone. All right, and we have a medium zucchini here that we are going to dice up here into half slices. And let me show y'all this crazy dog down here that loves his vegetables. Bullet, look. You want to try? All right, so as I said before, I use this marinade to already marinate 3 chicken breasts that are cubed, and we're also going to add the majority of this marinade to our vegetables. And we're gonna save some for the end to kind of use as a topping. We'll save about a half a cup for the end. And then just mix. You can also let this sit with the chicken if you prepare this ahead of time. That's what I do sometimes as well. Okay, I like to heat up my Blackstone before we get to cooking so I can just scrape it nice and clean here. And that's why y'all see it smoking. I've already turned my heat down to medium. And then we'll get ready for all of our ingredients here. All right, so we're ready to throw it on the griddle. I have everything on medium heat here. And we're gonna oil it up with some avocado oil. We like to use avocado oil. It takes a little bit of a higher heat than most oils. All right, here's our marinated chicken with our sauce. And this is 3 chicken breast cubes.
Oh, it smells so good. Am I gonna get yelled at for being in the kitchen?
No, not today. This is one of Andrew's favorite recipes as well. He likes it a little bit different than the Blackstone.
We're gonna show you this. So I have a special recipe that I do on a grill, and I call it kabobs, but it's a little different as far as all the, well, seasonings and liquids and everything else go, and I love it, but this is great too.
Now these are the vegetables that we prefer, and you are welcome to use anything like potatoes or tomatoes, any vegetables that you like. All right, so our vegetables and our chicken are seared up to our liking. We're about to mingle all this together here. And I know this looks like a lot of food, but this is about 4 to 6 helpings here. With all these vegetables, it kind of makes a big dish, adding all these vegetables in here.
And not to mention that gives us something to eat for lunch tomorrow or next time we want it.
All right, so I'm gonna get the shovel and I'll be right back.
All right, so she wasn't kidding. We literally have what we call the shovel for our food. We get made fun of all the time. We cook on our live stream, and people always look at the amount of food and a shovel and think, these people are crazy. They're really eating all that in one sitting. No. If you're gonna go ahead and make this much mess and do this much cooking, you might as well do it for 4 or 6 meals.
Exactly.
So here's the shovel. I'll hold, well, whatever we call this, not the pan.
Yes, all right. Here we go.
Oh, this looks good. This would be an excellent meal to make for like a football game or a get-together that you have over. You can cook it outside while the TV's going. Nothing overly complicated about it. What did this take? Maybe about 30 minutes total with the rice and all?
Yeah, the rice only takes about 12 minutes in the Instapot. And it's just getting all these vegetables and chicken grilled up, and then you're done. Y'all, the Instapot is the best way to cook rice. I've been doing this for years, and rice comes out perfect each time we cook it in here. All right, so this is our rice that's gonna go along with our kabobs here. All right, this wraps this up, and I know that was a lot of ingredients, but it's pretty simple on the Blackstone and the rice in the Instapot. So let's give it a taste. You ready?
I think I know how it's gonna taste, and it's pretty good.
All right, now to top this meal off, we're gonna add a little bit of our marinade to it, which is the best part in my opinion.
I think it is the best part.
All right, we're ready for our taste test. My favorite meal.
Hang on, my bite. It's hard to smack and eat in front of y'all.
The only thing that makes this better is that normally we do this in the summertime and we go right out to our garden and pick almost all these vegetables from our garden.
Yes, we do.
The squash, the zucchini, the bell peppers. We don't grow the onions, but everything else.
Yep. So y'all, I'm not a big fan of rice, but this particular meal is awesome. And I've tried the Roadhouse recipe that she always gets, and this is very similar, especially that sauce right there. May not be perfect, but it's excellent. Absolutely excellent.
All right, y'all, thanks for coming along for another one of our videos of our favorite recipes in our outdoor kitchen. And we'll be back with some more.
All right, catch y'all on the next one.